Good morning. Welcome to your Monday morning yoga minutes. I'm Audra Monk and I teach at Mountain Spirit Yoga in Middletown, Maryland. And we would love for you to come join us at our studio for a class or a workshop. You can check out all of our information at mountainspirityoga.com. So I just got back from a long road trip. Drove all day Friday, did some fun stuff on Saturday, drove all day Sunday. And so I was talking with a group of friends I was with about like yoga we should do at the rest stop. So that's what I'm going to share with you today. So you can do this yoga in an airport, you can do this at a rest stop, you can do it at a gas station. You can also just do it as part of your yoga practice, and that works too. So imagine, you've been sitting in the car, whether you were driving or passengering, right? And you're going to get out of that car and step out onto the sidewalk or the grass, wherever you are. So first up, we're going to stretch the psoas, the front of our hip flexors here, because that part has been contracted for a long time if we've been sitting. So you're going to stand up, and you can do all of this yoga in your shoes. If you're at home, you can do it barefoot with a mat, without a mat. It's totally fine. All right, so you're going to stand in your Tadasana though first. You're going to feel your feet on the earth. And then we're going to roll our shoulders because the shoulders are going to have been coming forward. So roll them 3 times. And you're going to enjoy that. And then this last one, roll it. Extend the arms out. Let me move away from my chair a second. Palms forward, heart lifted, chest up. Belly pulls in. And you're going to breathe here. You're going to chat with your friends. And of course, if you get to the rest stop, go to the bathroom first. Totally fine. And then come and stretch before you get back in the car. All right, so we stretch the chest. You'll want to stay here at least 30 seconds. And I think we're probably close to that now. Take one more breath here. Let it out. Okay, so after you do that, now we want to do a side body stretch and really get into that psoas. So take one foot and slide it back. Doesn't matter which one. All right, bring your arms up overhead. And you might leave your arms apart. You might bring your hands together. And I'm going to show you another option when you get there. So press your hips forward. I'm feeling, though, the 4 corners of both feet. So whatever foot you have back, you lean away from that side. We're going to lean to the side. So you can keep the hands together. They can come apart. If it's a little too much, put that bottom hand on the hip. If you decide you're going to stay here a while, maybe put that top arm on your head. So any of that works. And again, about 30 seconds. So, I don't know, 5 deep breaths, 7 deep breaths. It's okay, I think, if you're not totally paying attention to the breath. Talk to your friends. Laugh, have fun. Everybody stretches. You're going to look super cool if everybody's stretching in your group. Good. Breathe here. And then you're going to bring it back. Slide that foot up that half a step and step the other foot back half a step. All right, arms come up. Bring them up. Take the stretch. Say, because that's going to feel good to have length in the spine after getting out of a car or an airplane. All right, and then lean away from the leg that's back, but feel the 4 corners of both feet. So I'm making my back thigh strong. You could have the hands come together. They could come apart. Maybe we go with hand on the hip again. Maybe if you're staying here a while and this hand starts to bother you, bring that arm to your head. Good, and you're just breathing here. Having a nice old time. You can move the head around if you want to. You guys can chat about the place you're going or the place that you've been. Where are you going to eat dinner? All of those good things. Belly's pulling in a little. And let's breathe one more breath together here. And if you have this, you can find this on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, you found it. Hooray. But you can pull this up on your phone. I think you can bookmark videos, and then you can just do it together. All right, so psoas, side stretch, chest stretch, done. Next, let's do calves. The calves get tight again from sitting. So you probably won't, if you're at a rest stop, you're going to use your car or the wall. If you're at home or you are in an airport, although airport chairs are usually kind of low, but you could do that if you're more flexible. We're going to use our chair. You could use the back of your chair. I'm going to show you that, and about halfway through, I'll switch to the seat of the chair, so in case you have more flexibility. So one foot will come forward, and one foot steps back. Leave your heel up, hips facing forward, and you're going to bend your front knee and press into your back heel. Oh my goodness, that feels so good. So we're getting a calf stretch here. So you could, in yoga, we could call this high lunge. You could lift the chest. A calf stretch is in pretty much every kind of fitness. You can also, I got lots of dog toys here on the floor. You can also press into the seat of the chair and see how that feels. Good, so you're breathing here. And then let's bring that up and switch sides. Take your other foot back. Your heel is up. You bend into your front knee. So I'm also getting a hip stretch again. Press into your back heel. Lift your chest and breathe here. And it's okay. If you can't get this low, if you're at your car or the wall of a building, you could come higher. It is totally okay. Press into your heel. I feel still plenty of stretch in my calf. And we're going to breathe here. Okay, come on up. We're almost there. So, calves, done. Next, quads. Okay, this is always going to need a stretch from sitting a long time. So you're going to hold onto your car or the wall or your friend and just bring your foot back, just like a nice old school gym class stretch. And we're going to stretch our calves. If you can't reach, now if you're at home and you have a yoga strap or a tie, you could wrap that around your foot and hold that. Otherwise, if you can't reach, you could put your toes to the floor, have a bent knee, and press your hips forward. It's probably not as big of a stretch, but it'll still give you a little. But if you can reach and hug that in, you go right ahead. You could also do a seated version of this. We've done that in some of the chair yoga classes. But if you're traveling and you're standing out in the parking lot, you know, this is about the best way to get this done. All right, and let's switch sides. Take your time. Put it down, bring your other foot up. Ooh, that thigh is tight on me today for my trip probably. Pressing our hips forward, tucking our tailbone down if you can think about it. Relaxing your shoulders. Good, and we're breathing. And then the big key to this whole fun sequence is we need that 30 seconds to a minute, maybe even more here. So maybe you don't have time. I think this is going to be right under 10 minutes, right? Maybe you don't have time for 10 minutes of stretching on your trip. So what if you do 2 of the stretches at one rest stop, and then 2 of the stretches at another, and then when you get there, you do the last 1 or 2, depending on, I'm not exactly sure the number now, but you could do that. It's okay to break it up. All right, and then bring it down, because then last is a forward fold. We want to stretch our hamstrings. And you're going to do a very supported forward fold, and this will be good for your back too, because you've been in the car for a while, right? So we're going to go feet hip distance or maybe wider if you need that. You're going to bend your knees and take your butt way, way to the back. So, you know, maybe don't point your butt at like strangers. Point it at your friends or towards your car will work. So bend your knees, slide your hips back, and you might do hands on your thighs. Or if you can do it, my favorite is elbows on the thighs. Good, and we're gonna pause here. As we're holding and breathing, maybe you get to, ooh, maybe I got a more stretch there. Maybe you get to lift your butt a little higher. Lengthen through the top of your head. Good. Keep the head in line with the spine. We're breathing here, so our back is safe and supported. It's feeling nice and good. Maybe as you stay a while, you can lift your hips a little higher, extend your head forward more, but maybe not, and that's so totally okay. Good, breathing here. All right, and then bend your knees a lot, bring those hands to your thighs, and then take your arms out and around if you like, and lift it up. Give yourself that big, giant stretch, and your arms come down. And then I think, before you get back in the car, you gotta shake everything. Shake your legs, shake your arms, shake your hips, give your friends all a high five. You did it today, and there you go. So there is your road trip yoga. If you have questions or comments, let me know. And you know what? I'll see you next time. Thank you, and have a wonderful day. Namaste.